The woman happened to glance outside and was stunned to see a masked intruder standing just beyond the door, his head covered with a burlap sack. Frozen with fear, she watched as the man prepared to break in, but instead of smashing the door, he simply turned the knob. It hadn't been locked. He walked straight inside and looked around, but saw no sign of her. On the floor, he spotted a ball of yarn. Curious, he stepped closer. The yarn was clearly being tugged by something, leading him to the base of the stairs. It was obvious someone had gone up. Just then, another intruder entered. The first man pointed to the yarn trail, and his partner immediately understood. He took the hammer from the first guy and began creeping upstairs, following the yarn. It led them to a bedroom. They assumed the woman might be hiding under the bed, but after lifting the sheets and checking the room, there was still no sign of her. Then, something about the shower curtain caught their attention. One of the men raised his hammer and cautiously moved toward it, ready to pull it back. Meanwhile, the woman was trying to create a distraction with fire, but the intruder easily dodged it. She made a break for it, but her focus on the attackers caused her to trip over a yarn basket. She tumbled down the stairs. She lay motionless, appearing unconscious from the fall, but in reality, she was carefully planning her next move. When the intruder reached her and gave her a testing nudge with his foot, she didn't flinch. Convinced she was out cold, he lowered his guard, right as she suddenly struck back. After a successful sneak attack, she bolted, but her escape was short-lived. The second intruder cut off her path. Both men, now fed up with being toyed with, were visibly irritated. If their employer hadn't insisted she be taken alive, they might have killed her then and there. The woman, realizing the danger, stopped resisting to avoid provoking them further. They tied her up and shoved her into the back seat of a car. But they hadn't gone far before a patrolling police cruiser began trailing them. Turns out, the vehicle they were driving was stolen, which had attracted the cops' attention. Not wanting to escalate things, the intruders had no choice but to pull over.